The Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, has released a new video of Reusable Launch Vehicle, RLV, landing experiment, LEX-01, from last week released. On April 2, ISRO successfully conducted the Reusable Launch Vehicle Autonomous Landing Mission, RLV LEX, in a remarkable test. The groundbreaking mission was carried out at the Aeronautical Test Range, ATR, in Chitradurga in Karnataka state in south of India. The flight test marked a significant milestone for India's space program that's fast gaining momentum under a new leadership. The video shows the engineers and scientists analyzing the RLV by opening its rear. The RLV was then airlifted by American-made Chinook Helicopter and dropping it from air for the landing mission. The RLV was dropped from a height of 4.5 km and was continuously monitored by scientists at the Mission Control Center. For the first time in the world, a winged body was carried to an altitude of 4.5 km by a helicopter and released for carrying out an autonomous landing on a runway. RLV is essentially a space plane with a low lift-to-drag ratio requiring an approach at high glide angles that necessitated a landing at high velocities of 350 km/h. Landing experiment utilized several indigenous systems. Localized navigation systems based on pseudolite systems, instrumentation, and sensor systems were developed by ISRO. Digital elevation model, DEM, of the landing site with a Ka-band radar altimeter provided accurate altitude information. Extensive wind tunnel tests and CFD simulations enabled aerodynamic characterization of RLV prior to the flight. Adaptation of contemporary technologies developed for RLV LEX turns other operational launch vehicles of ISRO more cost-effective. The autonomous landing was carried out under the exact conditions of a space re-entry vehicle's landing high-speed, unmanned, precise landing from the same return path, as if the vehicle arrives from space. Landing parameters such as ground relative velocity, the sink rate of landing gears, and precise body rates, as might be experienced by an orbital re-entry space vehicle in its return path, were achieved. In January 2021, ISRO unveiled plans to build reusable rocket launch technology before the end of this decade, which is one of the most technologically challenging endeavors of ISRO. With LEX, the dream of an Indian reusable launch vehicle arrives one step closer to reality.